Hey everybody, I'm Rob.
And I'm Lori Marie Jenkins.
And we are both artists who have
moved to Costa Rica.
Yay, welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. Thank you so much for visiting with us and coming along on our adventure.
Yeah, closing in on 1 year of doing these videos. Not here in Costa Rica.
September 25th?
September 25th, yes. It'll be the 1 year anniversary of our first video.
Yeah, when we decided to start doing videos to vlog our adventures. So, yeah.
Document our journey.
I am drinking homemade kombucha. This
Good
flavor
stuff.
is watermelon basil. Pretty yummy. So I'm going to sip on that while we do the video. And our first on the agenda is the Casita.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, we're in Platanillo, Costa Rica, southern zone on the Pacific side by Dominical, and we have bought property, and it has a small casita on it, which we will be moving into. It's being remodeled as we speak, and then there is a larger area where we're going to build a big house later. But the remodeling on the casita is going fantastic.
Fantastic. It makes my heart sing to go there and see the kitchen, especially because they have poured the countertops for the kitchen.
Yes.
In cement, which I adore. So
yeah,
very happy.
Really good at cement work here. A lot of experience with it. So yeah, poured concrete countertops.
And we will be in the casita in 10 days, thereabouts.
Yeah.
September 20th, whatever.
Cross your fingers, everybody.
That is our intention, is to be in the casita on September 20th, or moving into the casita on September 20th, because the people will be returning to this property. So we will be moving into the casita. And we have little videos to show you what's going on at the casita. It's very exciting.
Yes. Concrete work, electrical work, painting, metal work.
We gutted it.
Yes.
So there was like you said, the electrical work, the plumbing, all of that has been updated, redone, whatever.
Yeah, and it's all being done by very, very skilled people. We have a great contractor who has a lot of really good people working for him. So, having been in the trades, this is a guy that I understand, and I trust him with everything that we're doing.
Rob understands him, but he speaks only Spanish, so Rob understands him.
She doesn't. Sí.
Yeah, sí. Okay, gracias.
Yeah, no, it is going well. It's very exciting.
Yeah, I can pick up words when they chat. I'm doing much more picking up of words.
Her Spanish is getting better. Her sentences are getting better.
I can make a sentence.
Yeah, her comprehension is getting way better. So
yep.
Yeah, it helps. We've got a little segue. We're kind of jumping ahead on what we want to talk about, but we had a lovely dog walk the other morning, and we walk the dogs in the morning and the afternoon. Just such a great neighborhood. And I was just commenting on what?
Well, you were commenting when we walked to the casita, not when we walked the dogs, as to how many people we stopped and chatted with.
Oh, was that the casita?
Yeah, because it takes about 30 minutes to walk from this property to the casita. And so,
other side of town.
And so we walked, and we stopped and chatted with so many local people that we've met, or we are meeting, or whatever, and all locals. You know, it was absolutely fantastic, and I could carry my weight in the conversation. So, very fun.
But it was so nice. These are all pretty much exclusively Spanish-speaking people, and so it's like I love where we are. I didn't want to be someplace that was just a transplanted United States of America city, and we're not there at all. And so it helps her Spanish, it helps improve my Spanish. So yeah.
And it helps meld into the community.
Oh yeah.
So let's just take that segue and talk about what we saw today on the dog walk when we walked past the.
Oh my gosh!
The school.
So exciting! So exciting! So Costa Rica is about a week away from celebrating their Independence Day, and as far as I understand it, it's not necessarily like when the country was founded, but it's independence from Spain. So it's sort of like Central American independence. But it's a really big deal, just like Independence Day is pretty much anywhere. And so there's flags and bunting and stuff all over the place. And so we heard this there's a lot of voices and
Laughter.
laughter and stuff coming from the elementary school. And we walk by the elementary school every single day. And so what was going on?
They were, the children, we stopped and peeked through the fence, and the children were seated in basically a circle. And in the center of the circle was a bucking bronco, I will say. And it looked like a water tank, or
A barrel,
a
yeah.
barrel, a water
Uh-huh.
barrel with a saddle on it, and 4 ropes coming off the water barrel, and then the guy would control the bucking bronco by pulling on the different ropes until the child, I mean, it was gentle enough, but
Oh,
yet
yeah, yeah.
challenging enough for the
They had-
children.
Bunch of mattresses underneath and all the teachers.
So,
and it was super fun.
Eventually that child would slide off that bucking bronco, and of course the children would all laugh. It was so great. They'd worn their cowboy hats and their cowboy
Yeah,
boots
yeah.
today for the special day. It was just so great. And the simplicity of that bucking bronco. Here it was a water tank and with a saddle on it with 4 ropes. And it was just so refreshing. So refreshing to see that.
And the kids loved it. They were so engaged, and it was some local rancher or something like that. A
Yeah.
super nice guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. They have a lot of ceremony around any of the holidays here, and Independence Day, of course, is a big one. It was super fun.
It was. And on another walk with the dogs,
Uh-huh.
we stopped at the, it's the ice cream store. So, Hilatotarian?
Not H. Silent.
Oh, I thought it was a G.
Heladeria.
Helateria. Okay. The ice cream shop. And we bought some fresh goat's milk feta.
So
oh my
good.
gosh, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so nice to be able to support the local people.
Yeah.
So I had made some pasta with some tomatoes and basil and garlic. And
It's like
tossed-
caprese pasta. Excellent.
It was. And tossed in some of that feta cheese, and it just was delicious.
Mhm.
So that was fun. We still have quite a bit left.
Oh yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, but handmade stuff from around here, handmade foods. There's just so many people doing things and selling them, and it's delicious. It's wonderful stuff to support people and.
And I think we told you about the people across the street, Lourdes across the street, that made the tortillas. I'm pretty sure
Made the
that
tortillas, made tamales.
and we've been able to purchase from her.
Yeah.
And okay, let's talk about your flip-flops.
Oh right. So I had some flip flops from the States. I have 2 pairs, and one was a little more beat up, and the strap pulled out of it on a dog walk one day, and so we took them down to Natasha, and Natasha is she's a neighbor of ours, and she does photocopies.
We've done them.
And
I think we've mentioned the
yeah,
photocopies.
yeah, and prints, and so that's where we went to get stuff for our residency. But she also fixes shoes. So.
And she does sewing repairs.
Oh, okay,
As
got
well,
it.
yeah.
So I might be back for that. But, it was incredibly cheap, and I just dropped them off and picked them up a couple days later. And I don't know if she used shoe glue or some other kind of glue, pegamento. But, yeah, she fixed up my flip-flops, and so it's so nice having all these things done locally.
It's so amazing.
Yeah.
You know,
They don't
and-
throw things away.
Yeah, they don't throw things away, and the more people we learn, the more we can find out what their services are.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, people fix motorcycles, and you read a sign, and it's like it's just somebody's house, but it's like, oh, that's where you can go to get your motorcycle fixed.
Yeah.
Is the guy any good? I don't know. We'll ask the other people
Right.
if he's any
right.
good.
We'll look for a reference on that.
Yeah, because just because somebody does something, it doesn't necessarily mean they do it well.
All right. I want to do the library. I don't know if
Yeah.
we've done that or not. Okay. So
I don't
in
think we talked
Uvita,
about that yet.
I don't think so. If
Yeah.
we did,
Just
sorry.
months ago.
Right. So I'm taking my Spanish classes in Uvita.
Mhm.
I don't have my driver's license yet because I'm waiting for my Dimex card. So there's a few things that have to happen. So Rob's been driving me to Uvita for my Spanish class, and then he just tinkers around the town.
Oh yeah, always errands to do.
Yeah, errands to do
good
while
timing.
I'm in class. So yesterday he
Went to
the library.
Library/bookstore.
Used bookstore.
Yeah, but it's English language, and I think it's Sue, the owner, was telling me it's like the 3rd largest English language library in Costa Rica, and it's like half of a house, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But they've got it all laid out, fiction and nonfiction,
Alphabetically.
and sections, you know, travel and this and that. And but it's great. We discovered it in Uvita probably a few months ago.
And we may have spoken about it before, but yesterday it was kind of fun. So.
Oh, it was lovely. Yeah, yeah. Because there was actually, if there's a specific book you're looking for, they can help you look it up. Doesn't mean it's there, because most of the books they have are donations. As we've donated a couple of the books that we brought and read, didn't want to keep. But it's so fun. So I was able to. I wanted to find Anthony Bourdain's Kitchen Confidential, and it was there. I was very surprised. So I needed to read it again. But yeah, really nice, really nice. And it's a lending library, or you can buy. You have to pay for either. So if we take out a book, it's out for, we have it for 3 weeks. It's an honor system, but you pay them 1,000 colones. You know, buck 25, buck 50.
Yeah.
For that, and that it's all volunteer, so that just keeps things running.
Right, and the last thing on our list, well, nursery. We can or cannot touch on that.
Oh, sure.
But your bird watching adventure.
Right, and it wasn't exactly bird watching.
Well, it
but
was promoted as a bird watching adventure,
Mhm.
so I chose not to go. I wanted to stay home and play in the kitchen or wherever,
amazing stuff. Though.
and which is always fun. So, but as the day progressed, it was much more than a bird watching
Oh
adventure.
yeah, no, super good day. So for those of you who saw our whale watching trip, we went with our friends Sean and Julia. Hi. And they introduced us to Eugenio. Ayo is what everybody calls him. And Ayo was the naturalist. He's a Costa Rican naturalist, speaks really good English. But he's mainly a bird guy, but he knows about everything in Costa Rica. It's wonderful. He was our guide on the whale watching trip, and so we went up to visit him and his wife for the afternoon. They're, I don't know, 20 minutes away from us, not far at all. And so they live in an area, it's sort of like a rancho that's been cordoned off into living spaces. People rent and buy houses sometimes there. But it was lovely. Just a wonderful walk, and learning about birds, learning about plants, learning about the wildlife. We've got a couple little videos at the end of this from that day. Butterfly coming out of its chrysalis, bizote, just wandering around. There's so much wildlife here, it's hard to miss. But it was a really nice day, and Ayo he's a really good guy, good friend, and my gosh, I can learn so much from him. Plants, cooking, different parts of the country, national parks, you name it.
And you guys did cook.
Oh yes, we did.
Without me.
So we made corn tortillas by hand, and
But Rob brought some home for me,
Of
and they were
course.
delicious.
of course, yeah.
Yes.
But it was very easy. It's like corn flour and water, let it rise, and so we just made patty cake tortillas and grilled them up.
I'll be
and
making some of those.
Very simple, yeah. We'll do a video on that. Simple and delicious, and then we used those, put a bunch of veggies and stuff in, and flipped them over, and it's almost like a corn, I don't know, like a tamale quesadilla.
Oh.
Something like that. But yeah, it was a wonderful day.
Okay. That's been our week.
Right.
Very nice and full.
Yeah, the days go by fast. The weeks go by fast.
We have a little video of a mangosteen.
Oh, we got that in there. Good.
Yeah, got that in
yeah.
there. Fun little fruit that we got to try. Delicious.
One of our new favorites. We got some seeds we're trying to grow.
Right.
We should have taken a picture. We'll get a video later, but we have a whole bunch of plants that we've already planted. Some of those are seeds from fruits. Some of them are plants we've picked on dog walks. But they're all going with us to the new property.
We have ginger, turmeric, mango tree, papaya tree.
Maybe mangosteen.
Maybe mangosteen hasn't sprouted yet. Avocado.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Anyway, we're just trying.
Right.
Lots of things. We have nothing to lose.
Yeah, you
right?
got the seeds. They're sprouting. So yeah,
It's fun.
It's pretty easy to grow a lot of things here.
Yeah.
So some of the fruit trees, we might end up buying fruit trees that
Yeah.
are already started.
Which would be a good idea.
Yeah, it'll just a lot faster to
Yeah.
actually ever get fruit from them.
Right. Yep.
But thanks for all the comments.
Yes,
Thanks
absolutely.
for questions,
Yeah.
things
Oh,
like that.
Do you want to talk real quick about your Spanish?
Yes, thanks. A few of you have asked about my Spanish speaking skills, And so when I was younger, I grew up in Ohio, and in Kent, Ohio, there was a chapter of this volunteer organization called Amigos de las Americas. Wonderful, wonderful organization. And so when I was 16, I'd already had some high school Spanish, but when I was 16, I spent the summer in Paraguay, and as a volunteer, we were doing public health work, sanitation projects, so fun. And so I learned a lot there. And then I have taken Spanish in high school and in college, and then I also spent a summer in Brazil, where they speak Portuguese, and then when I was 23, another summer in Ecuador. So I've had a lot of opportunity to work on my Spanish skills, and then also all the years living in California in restaurant and construction trades. There's so many Spanish speakers that you can always practice. So the Spanish is kind of, since high school, it's been a good part of my life. So something I like to keep up on. Thank you for asking.
Absolutely. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, very good second language to have. Start your kids early.
Right. Definitely. So.
But yeah, if you guys have any questions for us, comments, ways we could do something better, different, whatever, we appreciate it.
So yeah, thank you for coming along. We're having a blast. Life is an adventure and is exciting on a daily basis. So thank you so much for joining us.
True that.
All right. Adios.
Ciao.
Good. Okay, so yesterday we went to Alan and Enrique's house. They are the ones that put up the vetiver on our property with the saran. They have beautiful fruit trees there. They gave us some mangosteens. This is called the Queen of Fruit. Look at, so cute.
Our new favorite. One of them.
So it's hard. And it's like, oh my gosh, if I found this in the jungle and I didn't know what it was or that it was edible, I certainly wouldn't approach it to eat it. So what I'm going to do is score it around. Look at that beautiful color. Ugh. Very hard.
Don't cut yourself.
Okay, good idea.
Good sharp knife helps.
Don't want it too sharp or I will cut myself. Okay. Well, you can see how crusty the outside is. There we go.
So she's just kind of going around the equator of the fruit.
Very hard in this one spot.
Yeah, some are a little riper, some are a little softer.
All right, see if I can lift it off here.
Ooh, look at that.
So this is the flesh part of it. Beautiful. And how would you describe it, Rob?
Oh my gosh, hard to say. It's very sweet and kind of fluffy. I don't know, it's like cotton candy and citrus.
All right. Oh my gosh, it is so incredibly good.
It is, it's delicious.
So incredibly good.
And a couple of the big pieces will have a seed in them, the fat ones.
Like this one will probably have a seed in it. Yeah, right there. This one has a seed in it right here. So you just kind of suck around that. These smaller pieces don't have seeds.
Oh yeah, it's just so tender, juicy.
It's unbelievable.
Excellent,
So
yeah.
So when you run into the mangosteens in your jungle,
Eat them.
Yeah, pick them up.
Oh gosh, so good.
So much fun.
Yeah, not a native of Costa Rica.
Is it Asian?
I think it's Asian, but it's very common here now.
So good. All right. Thanks for coming along.
So this is owl moth. You can see the fake eye on it, and it's just coming out of its chrysalis right now. So this is just newly formed. Absolutely amazing. Well, we got some excitement at the Casita right now. You can see the work taking place here in the bathroom. This is gonna be our new concrete countertop for the bathroom sink. And so you can still see the wooden forms where they poured the concrete in place. And then you come out to the big room. Say hola, Andres. So this is the kitchen. And they have done a great job here with the concrete countertops. So they form it in place. They're gonna cover the concrete block with plaster. So there's the sink, the view out to the jungle, and then here is the cooktop, and this is the big island. And so the island is basically freestanding with one column, and it's got a lot of rebar. The rebar and the block are all drilled into the floor, so it's very stable, but this is going to be kind of our main area here. So a lot of progress, very exciting. Old Hair's bull is a little bit on the angry side, and it looks like they're going to try to open up the door and get that guy moved into the big truck for transport to who knows where, another ranch or whatever. But looks like he doesn't want to cooperate too well. I haven't seen this before. It's pretty interesting. Like they're securing it. All right, I got the gate open. Gotta get the big boy over into the other truck. There we go. Transfer done. Nice job, old head. Okay. So lots going on at the Casita. We got a lot of electrical work done. So you can see the wires are run up above where the drop ceiling will be. And the ceiling is these interlocking pieces of plastic. But all new switches, wiring. That'll be our ceiling fans up there. So yeah, lots going on. There's a little sneak peek of one of the colors. But yeah, I got the electricians here. Got the countertops going. Working on the patio out the front door. So much progress. These guys are they're rocking and rolling. And more switches. We got lights outside and inside. So this is our bamboo furniture. So it's all staged out here in the outdoor kitchen. And so you can see we got chairs, we've got shelving units, and they're all out here because we're cleaning them. Wiping them down, cleaning them, a little furniture polish. And there's our little kitchen table and a couple more little cabinets. So it's beautiful stuff. Got a great shelving unit we're going to use for our clothes because it's got lots of airflow. So this stuff is pretty expensive, and we got a good deal on this whole batch. So very fun. Can't wait to see it in the Casita. Bamboo furniture part 2. That is our couch. Lovely cushion on it, about 5 foot long. And then we've got 2 nice little chairs with cushions and a little end table. So this plus all the shelves, and we've got a pretty well furnished house. So excited.